like me, you desire to get to the mountains every day. However, life has its challenges. We have family to manage and work to manage. So what we've designed is called a mountain step box. And what this does is help you increase your footwork going up mountains, so you improve balance and improve power. And how we do that is by creating a design of a slant board that has step edges on it. One's at 6.5 inches, one's at 9 inches. We also have a loop at the base for a band, and we can adjust the height all the way to 35 degrees. So that gives you a good different variations in slope, changing to 5-degree increments. What we do with this is we begin by using a walking stick for balance. We begin stepping up on this to get used to different variations of terrain. So we know the terrain can be flat, and then we can do a flat foot on the surface. So if we're going to regular step up like you can on any slant board, come straight up and go through these motions. You can do a side step, coming up. Alright. You can also go down step, which is very important. As you're exhausted, to train your body going down, so you know you still have control on your steps going down. As you progress through this, though, we also have these edge steps, so we can step right in the edge, and then as we come up, just use the edge. So on this one, my foot's not flat against the board. It's actually just the outside edge, the lateral edge of the foot, stepping up into that, which increases the change in balance challenges. So we can use the lateral step and also the instep as we step up, using that. So we can create more and more opportunity for our body to become more efficient in all these steps. So as we become more efficient and have more balance, and we can increase the incline. And then we go to the next step. We go even higher to challenge more muscles in the hips and knees and feet and back as we're coming up. So the variation of steps we can use are these edge steps to the side. You can also do a toe step. So get the very edge of the toe up, coming up, and back down. We can also go up at an angle. So if you're going on a mountainous terrain where you're actually not going straight up, but going at a different angle, you can come straight up, get that edge step, and right up and in. You can cross it over. Challenge the crossover step. All right. So those are the many variations of steps we can use on this. That'll increase challenge. All we've got to do, this is how we develop a power in each step. You have to have load. So we use the loop at the bottom, slide the band through. And then you attach that up to your belt, so you can loop this through. Okay. So now with this extra load, the step board will come up. So make sure you keep a foot on it to keep it from sliding. Now all you're going to do is get that edge step, grab that edge, and come up. You're going to increase the amount of load pulling you back down. So not only are we getting strength building up, we're also going to have strength coming back down. So as we come up, we're going to control that down as well. That way we're not just having gravity drop us. As we go back down the mountain, in this step for example, you've got to be able to come up and control that down. You can't just let it collapse you down. You've got to come up and control down. So we're up, control down. You're going to see us increase squat, quad strength. And it's something we really can't do on a mountain. So by designing this step box, we can now do it on land in our free time when our families have us home or work has us home. So we take off the loop. That's how we increase power with the device. Another way you can attach this is also through your belt loop this way. And just take the clips, attach them that way, a little faster. You can also use a climbing harness if you like to put it through the front loop. And in addition, to increase balance as well, you like to throw a pack on. We'll throw this pack on. Now our center of gravity's changed. Depending on how much load you put on it, will change how much force is putting different direction on you. So we kick that band loop down. now we've got to change the balance. So we've got to be able to accommodate how this load change feels on a mountain. So now we have this pack on, and balance change. So we will do our various steps this way as well. So coming up, doing the same motions. Coming across, and getting used to that pack on your back creates more motor capabilities in the body, have more efficient movement and everything that we're doing in altitude. So the next piece we do as we progress is we go through all these with the walking stick. Then we remove the walking stick and go through those same paces without the pack, just the body stepping up without a walking stick to increase balance in our lower body. Then we add the band to increase power, and then we add the pack on to increase balance without the stick. So eventually, as you progress through all this and the different levels of slope, you can have a very efficient body that can handle mountain terrain much more effectively than just normally working outside, going for runs and so on, and not being able to do some mountains on a regular basis. So those of you who are living in the cities and lowlands and the coasts, this is a very, very nice piece of equipment to have at home. So you can keep training this in 20, 30 minutes. You're ready to take on mountains at a much easier pace. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these, Mountain Step Box, you can get it at mountainfitnessfeatures.com, and we'd be happy to ship you one out. We do make them to order. Talk to you soon.